Good morning. I'm on a sailboat right now in La Paz, Mexico. And in about 1 hour, Hope and I are departing for a 1-week-long sailing trip through the Sea of Cortez, the Vermilion Sea, as it's lesser known, and as it's more popularly known, the Gulf of California. I'm gonna have lots to say this week on the vlog, but for now, I just want to say that I am beyond excited to go with this crew, with Hope, with our captains. It's gonna be a week of intention and beauty and love for the water and learning to sail.
The medicine wheel, or some call it the hoop of life. It's like a wheel that you're spinning throughout time, throughout your life, and to honor the cycles, the seasons of our lives. This is a way to kind of open up the ritual of this journey together.
Power your steadiness, to remain steady in the face of fear, to remain steady in the face of challenge, recognizing that every step we take, we are not alone.
In my family group hug, we'll start by going love you. Wow.
Setting off sail right now. Getting out the dock. Successfully made it out the boat slip. What are you feeling, thinking as we head out for a week on sail?
I'm excited. I'm a little nervous to be off grid, but I think it'll be lovely to unplug. I'm excited to meet all of these new humans on the boat and experience sailing for the first time, sleeping on a boat, all of it.
It's not selling me. That's just not amazing. I'm sold.
We're pulling into our first stop on the trip. Got this beautiful cove. Gonna do some snorkeling and laying down the anchor with Jan. Following these instructions here. First swim in the Sea of Cortez. How's the sea feel?
Unbelievable. So refreshing. Very salty sea.
It is salty. I'm wearing fins from our neighbor Matt, who gifted them to us. We're having a great time. These are the vibes on the catamaran as we wait for lunch. We got Chef Edgar cooking up a storm. The yuca fries, the hummus, organic yuca, homegrown. Pita bread. Pita bread. Captain Troy is chilling. Joe and Hope talking.
You would need to work it. Really? I thought people were just born with it. Yes, but then you have to.
And the ladies are vibing.
It's like, they're like muscle.
My silly young.
And then it ends with, woo!
We have an amazing first lunch spread prepared for you here, which are pitas. And starting with the pita base, this is a freshly baked sourdough pita, baked yesterday. We have fresh ranch chickens from small batch artisanal ranch chicken production. And then I grew these pigeon peas, which is a perennial tree bean. So we have hummus made from pigeon peas.
Wow.
I grew the yuca or cassava, so we have cassava fries.
Wow.
And I've grown some fresh lettuce for us.
Oh, God.
And we also have some ranch bacon and some fresh tomatoes.
That makes this. Thank you so much.
Incredible.
Captain Daniel right here.
It's kind of a high stress situation right now because our engine is leaking and we are taking on about a couple gallons of water a minute. Captain is doing captain things. They're fixing the boat. We're hoping no more water gets taken on down here. And Daniel is cleansing the space with Palo Santo. So vibes are high, even though situation is dire on the Sea of Cortez. After a long and somewhat eventful day, oh, look at those birds. Pelicans. We are coming into port in an anchorage. Dropping anchor one more time for where we're gonna spend the night. It's really pretty right here right now.
It's gorgeous.
We're looking at pelicans flying over the water.
Just grazing over the surface.
Just inches up from the top. There's like maybe 100 pelicans out there right now.
That's a lot.
Let's call this Pelican Bay. Look, there one goes.
There's a whole flock over there.
We took off from port, had a fantastic lunch of homegrown food.
Homegrown everything, down to the hummus.
Had water coming in by the gallon into the engine room that we fixed. I put the anchor down 3 times today. On the last one, it almost broke, but we were able to pull it back in because we were at the end of our anchor line. Jan saved the day again there.
Jan slayed.
We had water coming in through our bedroom hatch and it was getting the bed wet. Solved that as well via pots and pans catching it. And that's all on a good day, I think.
I think so.
A good day has challenges that you overcome.
I just saw something in the water.
Where?
I just went under.
Where?
It was like right here.
Look at that pelican.
They look like they're, they are gliding. I was like, wow, they're flying.
What's on the menu for dinner tonight?
A lovely herbaceous salad with goat cheese and some other light cheese, tomatoes, green peppers, mint, cucumber.
Greek salad.
Greek salad, thank you.
Greek salad. And we
Con
got
pescado.
pescado.
Purel. Butter marinated purel.
Butter marinade. Look at that. That is a heck of a marinade. It looks delicious. Everyone's vibing.
It's an easy thing to do. And you gotta serve it up. I asked that we would just give thanks to the water that we are upon right now that holds us so gently, that nourishes and flows and cleanses.
Good morning. It's Monday, and this is the view outside of the boat. Got the catamaran right there. I'm on breakfast duty with Edgar and David, but we can see the light hitting the rocks. The waters are calm. It's gonna be another good day. This is Nick. He's the man with the plan who's making it all happen. You said something on day one that really resonated with me. Our identity's formed in relationship, so it can only be changed in relationship of community. And
Yes.
I kind of want to know what that means for this week.
Yeah, thanks for the inquiry, thanks for the curiosity. How we develop as human beings in the world, right? We come into the world most oftentimes in relationship with our primary caregivers. Throughout our lives, we're in a series of different types of relationships that ultimately lead to the way that we play out future relationships. What's really unique about this experience is regardless of our desire to be in relationship, we are already in relationship. I mean, take a look around this kitchen right now. There's 3 different fellas that are making breakfast, right? We've got 2 people, 4 fellas making breakfast. Got people in every bunk. I mean, if you look over at the monohull, there's 7 people doing downward dog, right? Like, we're in relationship, whether, we've asked for that or not. So on these vessels, it's really unique that we're already here. So now there's a choice about how to be in relationship, right? In that is a really beautiful thing that's formed, because we can choose to isolate or separate. Those are stories that happened in our past. Maybe we were hurt or wounded in relationship. And here, we have the choice to change that, right? We can be held in relationship, right? We can trust in relationship. We can choose to dive deeper in relationship. And that's really the gift, not only of this experience, but also the gift of the ocean, because we're being held by her in relationship as well.
David's on avocado duty. I'm peppering. Look at all these bananas we just sliced. We got papaya and the apple. Fresh bread. Breakfast is gonna be poppin'.
And the vegetables, I see yum.
Oh yeah. We're out here. We're about to lift the mainsail. First day of sailing. Just gonna give it a rip. Look at this beautiful day we got. The wind is blowing. Perfect for sailing. We're waiting for Captain Max to give us the go-ahead. We got Mikey on cam right now, documenting like a pro. Pulling up the mainsail, trying to cooperate with my man on winch. We're about 80% there. We've got the head sail up and the jib. Captain Max is looking on.
Take my tongue and tell me true. Turn my lungs to crystal blue. Feels like a daydream. Running through your arms, just catch me when I fall. It feels like a daydream. Running through your arms, just catch me when I fall. Fell for you on a Sunday afternoon, felt so new. The tides are pulling me towards you. The tides are pulling me towards you.
All the way to paradise, she's so lovely. I'm in the garden.
People are taking naps. Just read a little bit of Way of the Wind, one of my new books I brought on trip. Lunch is about to be served. Wizzy's been fishing. Did you catch anything?
I caught 4.
4 fish.
Yes, but I didn't really get them all the way up, so I don't think it counts.
All right, we didn't reel them in, but fresh fish coming later. A puffer fish almost. And now it's time for my shower. Morning. Or afternoon. That woke me up. Oh. Whew. One of the intentions that was shared with us was just to take things slow, and whatever speed you're moving at, move a little slower. That's exactly what we're doing. Just got dropped off via the dinghy, about to embark on a hike up the mountains of our cove. There's kind of something, primal's the wrong word, but like walking to shore off a boat versus like a dock, what is that? It's like, takes us back to our roots.
Primitive?
Primitive? Yeah, it's primitive. Just straight out the sea to the land like they used to do it.
Make some circles in the sand. Tap your heels on the ground. You can wiggle your toes and tap your heels at the same time. Don't think about it, just do it.
We're about an hour into this scramble, completely off trail.
Mountain goat.
Where?
Right there under the tree.
Oh guys, mountain goat. We got Hope
You can see it right at it.
and Jan and the crew over here. Some people returning.
That was really the highlight, the adventure detour through the canyon.
Yeah, we just went through the canyon.
Like 6 goats, 7 goats.
This is the sunset on the bay, the reward you dreamt of.
Pretty good. No broken
Not
ankles.
bad.
No twisted ankles. That's the surprise.
Thank you for that epic day.
How's it feel to be on land after 2 days at sea?
A little jarring.
Whatever, everything's perfectly imperfect.
Still feel kind of like I'm moving. I was riding the waves and then riding the desert mountains. Well, that's what Jan was telling us. Like the way that we were moving through the rocks on the way down, he was like, we are water right now. We're finding the way down back to the ocean. And I was like, wow, this is water.
This is water.
I'm like just okay. Yeah,
You're not that much.
5'4". That's what they tell me. Yes, ma'am. They're like 5'4.75", and I'm like, okay.
It's just a pre-dinner dance party. You know what's going down right now.
Waffles. Okay.
I'm waffles. I appreciate the nickname. Yeah, I do like that one. Everybody's doing morning practice this morning on the other boat. I decided to sleep in. So let me give you a little boat tour real quick. We've got the kitchen, the living room, we've got incense, guitar station, fruit and coffee, a couple different rooms. And then you're familiar by now with the main area. And everybody's setting up for morning practice over there. I'm just deciding to have a little bit of quiet time on my own. I think I need a little bit of introvert time. But I'm gonna swim over there for breakfast in about half an hour. Taking over on the helm for a second. We're going to a cove. Going 6.5 knots right now. We've got about 3 knots of wind speed, but no, 11 knots of wind speed, but there's no sails up at the moment. First made waffles on the helm. Cruising at about 1700 RPMs. True depth of 114 feet. Heading north on the Sea of Cortez.
We're circling our prey. We're in wakes.
Connecting with our inner child.
This part of yourself that you're wanting to connect with. And just listen to the figures. Maybe one will speak to you, and one will resonate.
Ooh, it's cold as shit. Ooh. This
Just
feels
one, right?
like it's not
Like the others.
Oh my god, this is so fun.
Wow.
Mine looks like yours a little. Yeah, I was going to see it. Oh yeah.
Gosh, I love your shark.
We're turning Jan into a human art piece.
She's role playing with her inner child.
I like that one.
Do you? Okay, great, because there's another one coming.
I was just about to give you some cranial sacral.
Oh.
I was gonna be like, right.
Edgar's cooking up sushi for another delicious lunch. And we have chicken coming for some sandwiches.
So like this is okay?
Right there.
Half. Like this?
Appreciation, compassion.
Nice try. That we call upon what?
We call upon you, brother.
Butterfly bandage type stuff we can close it with.
That would probably be the best.
Is this-
Butterfly bandage.
Just needed as part of this experiment.
He's got it. How many dots?
That's not how. Let's just try to do it's
We're departing tomorrow morning at 6 a.m. to go swim with sea lions. It's gonna be epic. And because of that, the whole entire sailboat has to be ship shape and ready to sail first thing in the morning. So Hope and I just did a big deep clean and organize of the boat and put things where they need to be so that we can go without everything crashing and landing on the floor. We've got a few folks still on the catamaran helping get Captain Nick healed after his injury at sea today. So as a little reward, we've got some chocolate chip cookies to reward our thoughtful crew. And with that, it's kind of wobbly right now. And with that, we'll see you in the morning. We're swimming with sea lions. Wednesday, 7 a.m. First light behind me, anchor's up. We're off to swim with sea lions. Max on helm, Daniel, Sarah, Jan, all part of the early morning crew. Look at this. This is gonna be a great day.
It's quite the shot, dude.
You never regret a sunrise, and you never regret a cold swim. Moon is still out, soft pink sky, calm seas. All I can think is that where we're at right now, it's a good place to be. Yeah, tonight we're vibing on the sailboat, wave riding. We saw a dolphin and a seal too. We all swam with them and played peekaboo. And
They were all good.
a little guitar under the moon with new friends I'll see soon. 4 longest days of my life, one more tomorrow to make it right. Sea of Cortez, sailing east to west. Days are good and nights are the best. And now I'm gonna rest.
Yeah, dude.
Brought some Smith tea from Portland, some British brunch, boiling it up on the loose leaf. Share it with the crew. Max is getting ready to dive under board and fix the toilet. It's been a great job. We appreciate you. I really wanted so much intentional time with Hope on this trip. It's turning into intentional time with everybody in community and new friends. You know, maybe feeling close to Hope is feeling close to our community. As a couple, how do we integrate into other people close instead of it just being about us? And so I think sometimes making it about everyone includes us. My intention's somewhere in there, just to enjoy the time with everybody, enjoy the beautiful place we're in. I'm in my Baja Sunset shirt. We're gonna have a dance party and good food and be in a beautiful place, and I'm excited to enjoy it. Tell me about set and setting.
Set and setting is a term coined by Timothy Leary, famous professor from the 1970s. The experience that you have is heavily influenced by set, which stands for mindset. So your headspace, how you're feeling, where you're existing in your body, and where you are mentally, and setting, the place.
And I'd say we couldn't have a better mindset with all the lead up that we've had to today. And look at this setting.
Unbelievable.
Perfect setting as well.
To build safety, to build connections, to know who you're with.
Yeah.
And of course, the Anchor Bay.
Yeah.
You got all these adventures. You can climb here, climb over there, stay in the boat and dance, go for a swim, do a set.
Perfect.
The symbol. Out of nowhere. These are the symbols, baby. I know. Let them fly.
Nothing can stop us. Can't stop him from dancing. No, the mindset, like we were talking about with Joe earlier, the mindset's perfect. Like it's been curated all week to climax to the dance party. And now we have this setting just on a beautiful cove. We've got some company. You already know they're feeling the vibes. And sunset's gonna come right down here later. It's gonna be perfect. A moment, capturing a moment, capturing a moment. Opie and I are laying here, and I'm just talking about how like we're in this super small cabin, but we got such a beautiful view. Natural AC from up top, and a lot of new friends, but good friends, having such a good time right on the boat next door. And it's like, so it's so abundant, but like this room is so small and like confined, and like could be perceived as like not perfect, but it is perfect. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. We're walking now to some salt flats on this island. And Jan thinks we're gonna harvest some salt, maybe for dinner?
Natural production of salt. It's pink because the minerals. You can see that, it's not too white.
We just sang a song to the salt so we could leave something since we were taking something. I think it's cool to be more grounded to the resources that you use. I led a freestyle, call and response, like I like to do on the mountains with our friends, and it went something like, we're hanging out by the sea. We're hanging out by the sea. I got a whole lot of friends with me. I got a whole lot of friends with me. The salt, it's pink. The salt, it's pink. The boat, it stinks. The boat, it stinks. Thank you, salt. Thank you, salt. Because you're awesome. Because you're awesome. now we're going up.
I know, it feels good.
Sitting on the dock of the bay, wasting time. Left my home in Georgia, headed for Frisco Bay. Ain't got nothing to live for you, nothing gonna come my way. That's why I'm sitting on the dock of the bay, watching the tides roll away.
And that is the end of the best day ever. It's our last day. I'm going for a nice morning swim, and I'm really loving this body of water. The Sea of Cortez is super salty, and the water is buoyant, which makes for relaxed and easy swimming, floating. I mean, both hands are out of the water, and I'm barely kicking to stay afloat and tread. Hope is over there doing some morning journaling. Hope has brought us some fresh mango for our 5-hour passage towards home. If you're a fan of the vlog, you remember that mango is my favorite fruit.
Wash over me, wash over me, wash over me, wash over me, wash over me.
You want to say something to the heart? Wash over me. Thank you, heart.
Wash over me, wash over me,
Where are we going, Hope?
wash over me.
Captain Hope at the helm, taking us towards La Paz. We're about 4 hours into our passage
Wash over me,
back.
wash over me, wash over me, wash over me, wash over me,
Preparing another amazing meal.
wash over me, 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 wash over me.